ArsenalFanTV. I've got the boys down here, DT and Troopz. Troopz, enjoy Bulgaria, by the way? Where were you in Bulgaria?
Blood, fam, it was little.
We'll get into that. Listen, FanDuel, again, running one of their great competitions, fantasy football competitions, right? And we're going to be entering our teams later on. Remember him last time, the classic, when he had all the virals in his team. He got a lot of grief for that. Now, there's a real twist on it this time, so make sure. There's a real twist on it, so make sure you keep watching this video, right? Because later on we're going to be getting into our teams, and trust me, there's a proper twist on it. And if you want to enter your FanDuel team, the link is below. So make sure you jump in the competition. We're going to be doing the same like how we did it last time. Any money that we win is going to be going to charity. These boys have become all charitable all of a sudden. All right, so really, really looking forward to that. But first of all, it's the North London derby. It's a massive, massive game. They're unbeaten. We've only lost one game this season. We're 3 points above them. It's very close to call at the moment. How are you guys feeling ahead of a North London derby? DT?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Not because of the way we're playing and the way that they're playing, and because they got injuries, because it's the North London derby. Even when we was dominating so much back in the day and they was miles and miles and miles behind us, I was nervous when we played them. Because you know what it means to the club, the players, management, fans. This is big. And there's a little added spice to it because you know that Tottenham are already starting to whisper unbeaten. Let's put an end to that Sunday. Let's give them a few slaps and put an end to it.
The thing is, it's an ultra competitive. It's always been ultra competitive. They've always come and, you know, given everything as you would in a North London derby. But at the moment, you know, the teams are quite close. You know, there's not masses to separate them. They do have, we have to be honest, they do have a good team.
The gap's been closed.
Including Alderweireld.
Now, but the gap has been closed on a real level, like, because the gap was huge at one point. There was a point when we went, 9 years was it, and they didn't even beat, man. And then the gap has been closed year by year by year by year. They've got better, and it's got close now. And now the rivalry is, I think, it's at its peak now, because Tottenham-Arsenal or Arsenal-Tottenham used to just be a derby match. But now this can actually determine something in the league, because they've actually come up to our level now. You know what I mean? And
Not quite.
but they're not on our level, but they're catching up. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a very close game, blood. My family's split right now, blood. I'm not talking to certain man in my family. You understand? Because right now it's derby week, blood. So I'm not dealing with none of you lot. You understand? Even my missus, I'm giving her dirty looks. You get me? I'm making her sleep on the cold side of the bed. You get me? Because, yo, fam, we have to win this game, blood. These man, yeah, they're unbeaten, but blood, they got more draws than a coffee shop in Amsterdam. You understand? Let's be real now, innit, blood? Yeah, you're unbeaten, but blood, you've drawn half your games, fam. You understand? And now you're gonna get a beating, blood. Cause we ain't beat them since Rosicky at the lane. So this beating has been coming, blood, and now is the time to beat them, blood.
And they are missing their key man, which is Harry Kane. We don't know. He could be back.
Yeah.
There were pictures of him back in training. I was talking to Flav, a big-time Tottenham fan, on one of the other videos, and he was saying that he don't think he will be back, or if he does, it would just be a little appearance.
Yeah.
But that's a big miss for them, because he's always done well against us in local derbies.
Yeah, he always has done. But I was interested to see whether he was going to be involved last night. I felt that would be the key as to whether he'd be involved on Sunday. Not even on the bench. That says a lot. I felt that if he would have been on the bench last night, got 20 minutes under his belt, he would have started against us. But he didn't. And this game is too big to just throw him in there after, 6-7 weeks out, something like that? Too big. So I don't think he is. But for me, the key player missing, if he is missing, is Alderweireld. He's the key player for me.
Agree?
I keep mentioning that. It's because of him, innit? But no, I think he's key. He's key. He's the most consistent player for Tottenham, and yeah, he's.
I think another player that is a big player for them, from what I've seen of him this season, has been Wanyama in midfield. He has been, helping out that back four a lot, and he has also played pretty well against us in the past. So Wanyama, locking him down is going to be important.
Well, I think he's always played well against us because he wanted to move to us. So, hopefully he has not as good a game as he has done when he's played for Southampton, but we've got enough in that midfield. We've got so much. And do you know what's good, Robbie? Is that for once we're sitting here as Arsenal fans, we don't know the team.
Now, I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask both of you that real quick, yeah? Front three, Troopz, front three for this game.
If everyone's fit.
If everyone's fit, the front three to start against Tottenham.
Iwobi on the left, Walker on the right, Alexis up top.
Same.
Yep.
What's been doing the damage all season?
You wouldn't be tempted to get Giroud in there? I mean,
No.
2 goals,
No.
2 games, 4 goals.
No. I think that the game's going to be quite tight. They normally start off quite tight, apart from when Rosicky pops up. I had to get that one in. But Giroud, I've said this all along. I don't hate the guy. I do rate the guy, but I just don't think he's plan A for Arsenal. And since Alexis has come in and done what he's done and proved me wrong at the moment with Wenger putting him there, you see the difference in our play. We was in Bulgaria the other night. Sorry, Troopz. And look at the difference between Alexis from, say, Sunderland to Tuesday when he got shifted out to the left-hand side. Our whole game changes. The dynamics change. The shapes change. Giroud's perfect. If this is tight on Sunday and it's getting a bit edgy, 20 minutes to go, it's 0-0, 1-1, something like that, Giroud's perfect. Come off the bench, completely change the game around, just like he did against Sunderland.
For you, the same?
For the same, man. He looks better as an impact player for me personally, because when he comes off the bench, because the opposition is tired as well, he can just find the little gaps between the defence and just get them clinical headers that he's been getting at the moment. But I think we have to start with pace, because that's when we was dominating football, it was the front was pace and power, and right now we've got that back, so we have to just keep it going and stick with the team.
Why change it? Why change something that's working?
All right, well, listen, lads, that time's come where we're going to do our team's FanDuel. Now, I said at the start of the video that there's a twist, right? I was just getting my team that I get. There is a twist on this, right? Now, the guys at FanDuel obviously heard you last time, right? When you went about you're picking Alderweireld, a Tottenham player in your team, right? Which we were both astonished about. This time they said, right, you know what? North London derby, you guys have got to have 2 Tottenham players in your team. All right? I blame that on you. I blame that on you while we got Tottenham players in our team.
Can I just say something here? You know I don't play by the rules.
No, everyone's got to play by the rules.
I'm playing by the rules, but with my own twist to it.
Listen, he knew he'd come with something. Right, listen, let's get into your team first. What's your team?
My team.
Remember, we want to try and win some money for charity here, yeah? Right.
All right, in goal, I've got the Liverpool keeper. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Karius.
Yep.
I've got, I got Walker. That's one of my Tottenham players.
Walker.
I got Lovren.
Yep.
Mustafi. And another Tottenham player, Danny Rose.
No Alderweireld this time. He might be injured anyway.
Injured, isn't it? Midfield of Mane, Ozil, Gundogan, and Cazorla, if he's fit, which I think he should be. And then up top, I've got Alexis and Callum Wilson.
How much? What? That is your budget? 100 million. Yeah, you have 3.7 million left.
Hey, Wenger, you get me? Wenger, blood, you get me? See, when I met him, fam, I started thinking like him. You get me?
All right. Right. Let's see what DT's team. Whilst he's finding his team, let me give you my team. So this is my team that I come up with. In goal, I've gone for Arthur Borak. 6.9 million. He's the keeper for Bournemouth, and the reason why I've done that is because
they're playing Sunderland.
They're playing Sunderland, man.
That's why I put Wilson.
after what I saw last week, I was going to put all 11 Bournemouth players in there, but right. Jose Font, Koscielny, Danny Rose as well. I've gone Tottenham player. You have to have 2 in there. He's pretty decent, to be fair. And Kolarov, yeah. And then I've gone Mesut Ozil, Gundogan, Tadic, and Dyer.
Lane.
And then up front, right, I've got 4 Arsenal players in my team, by the way, right? Sanchez and Walcott, because I think they're going to blitz Tottenham this weekend. That's my team.
Okay.
Right, what you got?
Karius in goal.
Yep.
And then I got the Southampton guy, the Van Dijk. Is that?
Van Dijk?
Yeah. Morgan.
Yep.
Koscielny, Mustafi.
Yep.
Midfield 3.
Yep.
Ozil, Mane, Huddleston.
Yep.
Up top, Sanchez, Costa, Defoe.
Hold on, wait a minute. Where's the Tottenham players?
He's a bad man. Huddleston and Defoe are the Tottenham boys.
Yeah.
He's a G.
No.
Two Tottenham ex-players.
He's a bad boy for that. He's a bad.
You told me two Tottenham. Listen, they played for Tottenham. That's as close.
They played for.
Yeah,
Tottenham.
exactly. You didn't specify exactly. You left it open to do that.
He's a Jinnah.
Sorry, mate.
He's a Jinnah.
Sorry.
He's a bad man.
At all costs, he wouldn't put two Tottenham players in
exactly.
there. Actually, that was pretty smart. I'll give you that.
I don't let the team down. Don't you worry about this. I don't let you lot down. No Tottenham players in my team.
All right, listen, you've seen their teams, right? So you can enter your teams as well in the same league, right? The link is below. Make sure you enter your team into this FanDuel competition. It's a brilliant competition. You can enter for free. You can enter the paid league. It's brilliant. That was genius, actually. I've got to say. I've got to give it to him. Right, listen, just before we go, predictions for the North London derby. Troopz first.
3-1.
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1.
Jesus. Now, every time I'm positive, we put in ropey performances. So I want people to listen to this with an ulterior motive. Okay? I'm not positive, but really... And I'm going for... I think we're going to bag 4 past this lot.
4?
I'm going all out.
Oh, shaving.
I'm going all out.
They've got they've got the best defence in the Premier League.
I don't care. They ain't played one of our strike force yet. We got one of the best strike forces in the Premier League.
Okay.
And how many goals have we scored this season?
Okay, fair enough. I'm going on the basis of that we've been scoring lots of goals. Even the other night when we were 2-0 down, came back, Mesut Ozil with that amazing goal. I'm going Arsenal winning it by 2-0. That's what I'm going to go for.
And remember, my prediction's based on the fact that Alderweireld might be out as well. And looks like he is out. So I think that as much as Danny Rose and Walker...
Like, these players are always out. And then on the day you see, you get on your phone and they're playing.
How fit is he? That's the thing. Yeah. He's been out for a while and it ain't an easy injury to come back from. And
the intensity of the game.
Danny Rose,
the way you look, he's not Nelson, he's not PK, is he? You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day,
he's not a Cannavaro, but he's the key part of that component.
One of Tottenham's strengths is Danny Rose and Kyle Walker. You know, 2 of you have included one of them in, which shows that you feel that that's where their strengths are. They're going to be more scared about bombing forward and leaving space at the back for the likes of Walcott to run into than we are than them bombing forward. Trust me. Tottenham are going to be more worried about us this weekend than we are them. So we give them the respect, but that's as far as it goes. I want us to slap them hard.
There you go.
Tottenham roll.